Disney's upcoming Snow White live-action adaptation, set to release in 2025, is already drawing significant backlash, with much of the controversy centered on its star, Rachel Zegler. The original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, a groundbreaking film from 1937, is widely regarded as one of Disney's most influential works, making it an iconic part of cinematic history. Given its historical significance, many fans find Disney's creative direction for the upcoming film, and Zegler's outspoken comments, perplexing and frustrating. Snow White's legacy and Disney's vision. As the first feature-length animated film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs holds a cherished place in Disney's 100-year history. When Walt Disney took a gamble on creating a full-length animated movie, it not only transformed the animation industry but set the stage for Disney's future dominance in entertainment. Snow White became synonymous with the magical, heartfelt storytelling Disney became known for, cementing its place in the hearts of millions of fans worldwide. Given this context, Disney's decision to create a live-action Snow White has naturally led to high expectations and intense scrutiny. Fans are wondering if Disney will preserve the nostalgic charm of the original or, as with other remakes, veer too far into modern territory, losing sight of what made the film timeless in the first place. Rachel Zegler's controversial comments. Much of the controversy surrounding the 2025 Snow White remake stems from remarks made by Zegler about the original film. During a 2022 interview, she referred to the 1937 classic as dated and criticized the depiction of Snow White's relationship with the prince, calling him a guy who literally stalks her. This comment, among others, didn't sit well with many fans who grew up loving the original. Zegler's blunt critique seemed to question the very foundation of the beloved fairy tale, fueling a heated debate about whether her take disrespected the legacy of the film. Zegler also touched on her discomfort with how Disney princesses were historically portrayed, focusing on gender roles and women in positions of power. While many agreed with her stance, others argued that these comments were unnecessary, sparking more discourse on how Disney's classic works should, or shouldn't, be interpreted through a modern lens. Backlash over casting and Disney's modern reimagining. The controversy surrounding Zegler isn't just about her comments. The casting decision itself has led to debates, particularly regarding Disney's push for more culturally inclusive storytelling. Zegler, who is of Colombian and Polish descent, faced criticism from some fans who felt that Snow White, rooted in German folklore, should have been portrayed by an actress with more direct ties to the character's origins. This conversation ties into wider debates sparked by Disney's live-action adaptations. While films like Aladdin and Mulan were praised for their culturally accurate casting, other films like The Little Mermaid faced backlash for diverging from traditional representations. Zegler's casting reignited discussions about how far Disney should go in reimagining its classic characters. The trailer and fan response. When the first trailer for Snow White dropped in 2024, it was met with an unprecedented level of online negativity. Garnering over 1 million dislikes, the trailer seemed to confirm fans' fears that the film was straying too far from its source material. Complaints ranged from the overuse of CGI and the muted color palette to the decision to turn the dwarfs into magical creatures, after Peter Dinklage's critique of their portrayal. In particular, fans took issue with the film's darker, more somber visual tone, which stood in stark contrast to the vibrant and whimsical feel of the 1937 original. As Disney continues its trend of reimagining classic films with more realistic aesthetics, this stylistic shift left many viewers feeling disconnected from the magic and warmth of the original animation. Politics and art, Zegler's role in the broader debate. Rachel Zegler's off-screen actions have also played a role in fueling controversy. While many actors have faced public scrutiny for their political views, Zegler's remarks were particularly polarizing in the context of Snow White, given the iconic and innocent image associated with the character. Her outspoken political stance, combined with the controversial casting of co-star Gal Gadot, further complicated the public's reception of the film. As Snow White's release date approaches, the question of whether political commentary should factor into the reception of a film based on a fairy tale remains a hot topic. Some argue that Disney's choice to cast Zegler, and her subsequent comments, are reflective of broader cultural shifts and modern interpretations of age-old stories. Others feel that Snow White should remain untouched by modern politics, standing as a testament to Walt Disney's original vision. What does this mean for Snow White and Disney's legacy? Despite the criticism, Snow White's cultural significance remains intact. The original film was selected for preservation in the National Film Registry and has been hailed as one of the greatest American animated films. The upcoming live-action adaptation, regardless of its reception, serves as a reminder of how beloved and influential Disney's early works remain. Whether the 2025 Snow White remake will find success amid the controversy remains to be seen. With Disney continuing to balance nostalgia and modern reinterpretation, Snow White offers a litmus test for how far the studio can push boundaries while maintaining the essence of its timeless stories.